Hello and welcome to episode 241. Can you believe it? Can you believe it's 7 years ago, 6 years ago? When I started this, 241 episodes later, who would have known? Welcome. I am still getting over COVID. I had a nice week off from work in which I did nothing but sleep. It was great. I didn't feel too terribly awful other than ungodly tired, so I slept between 18 and 20 hours a day like a cat. And could be worse, you know? Could be worse. If you're going to be sick, that's the way to do it. I remember, getting the flu and being miserably sick, just stuck in the bathroom in torment. It wasn't like that. It was just super tired. My lungs hurt, and I had no energy. So I was just kind of, but Jesus, I'll take it over worse symptoms. But I'm still a little, and I'm still a little sleepy. So there's that. Welcome. It is, as I said, episode 241. The show we're going to listen to today, it is one I did a couple years ago. I'm revisiting it because Led Zeppelin Boots put up on his YouTube channel this show. And as I said, I've been home for a week, so I've been listening to a lot of things. And this came up. I listened to it, and I love Seattle. I love Providence from the 73 tour. I mean, the 73 tour is great. And this is from the TMOQ, Trademark Equality, vinyl release, which was, I think, V&a-half. If you're an old school vinyl collector, you remember with the Xerox paper covers on the plain white sleeve. $35, 1980s money or 1970s money, spent on a complete wild card. You may get it home and it may sound like shit. It may run fast. It may run slow. Maybe the worst recording of all time. But sometimes it was a gem. And 5.5, this vinyl, was a gem. Wonderful atmosphere. Wonderful sound for an audience recording. And a wonderful night. So, although I have done this show, I'm going to try and not repeat the same songs. It's going to be hard because the vinyl version doesn't have the entire concert. It doesn't have Dazed, for example, which is what I was going to play for you. So, boo-hoo, you're going to have to listen to one song you've heard before on this podcast, like you're going to remember from 2 years ago. And the other two are going to be new. I'm going to be throat clearing and stuff. I apologize. I know that's annoying to hear, and I will mute when I can, but it's so fast and furious I don't catch them all. So, such is life. Audio verite is what we've got today. All right, let's jump into it. Let us start with Since I've Been Loving You, which could be a twin to the Madison Square Garden Song Remains the Same version. I mean, granted, it's the same tour and just a few days away from occurring, but it's a good thing. It's brilliant, it's tasteful, it's yummy, the tone is great, Jimmy's playing, and the recording is the shit. So let us jump right in. July 17th, 1973, 4 years to the day prior to their Seattle 77 show. All right, Sibley, y'all, enjoy it.
Ooh, yeah, it really makes a lot of drag. And I know you don't think that's right. I'm feeling the best of food. You know I do what I could, yes I do. Oh, I love you more. Yes, I love you, baby. Oh, I love you. Oh, yeah. Ever since I've been loving you. I can only lose it for 5 minutes. Everybody trying to tell me. That dude that beat me no good, no. But I tried. I've been working. Ooh, baby. Yes, but I don't think that's right. You don't think that's right. Oh, baby, since I'm loving you. I'm with ooh, don't make me lose it. Baby, I've been crying. Whoa. Oh, my tears, they fell like rain. Don't you see them fall? Now you listen. Thank you.
Well, that was just about perfect. Beautiful, 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 beautiful atmosphere, beautiful recording. Not as clear and crisp as a Mike Millard, but Mike Millard is the high watermark. What that is, though, is an eminently enjoyable, warm, intimate audience recording that captures everything wonderfully. And Jimmy, of course, playing his heart out with a touch more sophistication and chill than at the Madison Square Garden show in about a week from this date. I loved it. I love the sophistication. I love the complexity and the absolute artistry with which the entire band plays when all four cylinders are firing, as they are in this show. TLDR, it's great, it's wonderful, it's brilliant, and it's why I'm recording this and why you're listening to it, dear listener. It's because Led Zeppelin's awesome, right? Uh-huh. And here's the proof. All right. Hopping ahead, we're going to hear a truncated cut version of No Quarter. Because this is a vinyl release, there are one of the vagaries of vinyl bootlegs. Those of you who buy them now, or those of you who, like myself, grew up with them, is that you often get the running order messed around, taken out of sequence so they could fit songs, because you've got about 20 minutes of runtime on a side, and Led Zeppelin would often play for longer than that. So you would have to try and fit and cut things up. You may have Rock and Roll, Celebration Day, and Over the Hills and Far Away on side one, because that'll all fit in there. But then, what do you do when you get to Sibley? What do you get to do? Misty Mountain Hop and Sibley? No. So you get Misty Mountain Hop and then like the Ocean, because that'll fit, and Sibley's a standalone. No Quarter suffered from this. I don't know if it's the recorder ran out of tape and did a flip, or if it's the vinyl cut it and edited it, but there are there are several other versions of this show from different recorders and different sources. So if you want a complete Seattle show, you can totally get it. In fact, scroll back about 2.5 years and find the last time I did the Seattle show. I don't believe I used this recording because this just came out. Well, I don't know. I don't think I used the same recording. That would be embarrassing. But if I didn't, grab that one if you want a complete show. If you like the sound of this one, grab this one. Or grab both of them. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Where to grab them? You want to know? Heartofmarkness.com is where you get these shows. Unless I'm specifically told not to, or unless it's just difficult, or there's a legal thing. I share the shows that I play for you. So you can go to heartofmarkness.com and get all the songs on this recording, not just the ones I play for you. Get them for free, and then burn them to a disc, convert them to MP3, do whatever you want with them. But they're yours. Free. That's what this is. Free. Free exchange of music. All right. Let us freely move on to No Quarter. Now remember, there are cuts, so brace yourself. When your eyes are closed and you're really getting into it, the rug will be pulled out from under you. But you still got close to 13 minutes of beauty to listen to. So let's listen to it.
We're going to have a little bit of difference on the monitoring here. I can't hear a thing. Can you do something about it, Jack? Right, this is... I can't hear a bloody word. Can you hear all right? Anyway, things have been a lot worse. Worse things happen at sea, right? This is a song of Houses of the Holy. It's a subdued type of thing. It's another one about one of the journeys. It's called No Quarter. been to life. The snowfall's hard, don't you know? The winds of far are blowing. Come, 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 come. The winds still it's snow drives back the snow. The dogs do my to feel the change of me and you. Did you feel no one? Simba John Paul Jones synthesized piano.
Well, shit, that wasn't bad at all. They cut out the beginning, which is the way to do it. Because you don't need to have, 90 seconds of boom, boom, boo, doo, 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 doo. When, at the other end, you can have more of the entire band. Good rendition, very nice, very chill. Again, very chill is the vibe from this show. Pink Floydish in parts, which is always good, positive. Felt like at times Bonzo was trying to get a little craziness in there with the hi-hat and stuff. But Jimmy was not taking the bait. Excellent playing, excellent band. It's neat to hear 73 no quarters because 75 and 77, of course, is the year for the marathons, where when it worked and it was a half an hour long, it was glorious. And I've really, over the years of doing this, developed a taste for those longer and more drawn out no quarters. Although I still do like the nice, clean, cut, tight fitted Second Night in Copenhagen 79 no quarter. That 11 minutes of just bam. Good day to you. Everybody comes in a nice fitted suit, does their job professionally, and goes home. Lovely. Well, time for the spiel. You can find me anywhere you can find podcasts, which you know because you found this podcast. Kudos to you. You've already found the truffle. I'm also on YouTube, which has blown up since my friend Jeremy taught me how to properly tag videos, not like a fucking idiot, which I felt like as soon as I realized, I've done this stuff. I've done online content. I've been an online writer for years. I got paid to be funny online for a while. I always prided myself on being tech proficient, if not savvy, proficient. And this was just a typical old boomer. Well, you got to tag it. Well, it is tagged. No, it's not. Well, yeah, I tagged the channel. He's like, the channel may be tagged, but each individual video can get tagged as well. And I was like, you're full of shit. I hate you. Go die. And then I went home and looked, and I was like, well, I'll be damned. So ever since I started tagging my videos, thank you, Jeremy, there's been a tremendous upsurge in my YouTube channel, which it needed. Because I'm like, why is everybody else with anything Led Zeppelin getting thousands and thousands of views, and I'm getting, dozens? Well, it's because I didn't tag it and promote it right and set it up right. It's for the algorithm to hook onto. So now that I've done that, yay. So yes, I am on YouTube now. Yay, Heart of Markness. You can find me if you want to. Surprising how many people listen to stuff on YouTube, but yay. Also, I mentioned it earlier, but just a gentle reminder, heartofmarkness.com, which is where you can go to get this show. I have already uploaded, even as I'm recording this podcast in real time, in the background, I've uploaded the show to my Mega Cloud account and already shared this on heartofmarkness.com. It's already there. The calls are coming from inside the house. How can it already be there, Mark? The podcast isn't even up. No, the podcast isn't even done, but the show is there. That is how good and tight a ship I run. The idea of me being organized in any manner. What I do is I ritualize everything in a frantic ADHD fashion, which allows me, even if I am scattered in no way neurotypical, I can get down and do these things lickety-split because there's a routine and a process, which is how I did my YouTube, which is how I was able to get 240 YouTubes up on YouTube. But it also meant that in doing so, I wasn't looking for other things that I could do. It was like, I need to do this. Video is up, job is done. Yay, 90 seconds start to finish. So now I'm opening horizons a little bit and seeing what I can do, and heartofmarkness.com is one of those things. I've had that going, but I am religious about it. You no longer have to wait to get the shows like you used to have to wait a couple days until I felt like doing it. Now everything's done in one bundle. It's bundled for you, so you can get there. heartofmarkness.com, go there. Even if you don't feel like it, go there. If you're driving, pull over. Pull over onto the shoulder. Doesn't matter. Go to heartofmarkness.com, look around, grab some shit. It's there for a reason. Avail yourself of that resource. And all of this is courtesy of the generosity of the titans upon whose shoulders rests this humble yet mighty podcast. Those poor, poor, poor people, angels really, who I still owe the October podcast because I got COVID and had to do my patron podcast for all you people last week. So I still owe these people. So they're even more angelic. And they are as follows: Lisa, Keith, and Tilda, Brian, Steve, George, Big Ed, Kenny, John from West Footscray, Picard, Rob from Melbourne, Australia, Wayne, Brad, Dan, Yell, Tracy, Other, David, Bonzo Billy, and Mimo. They are the wind beneath my wings. Did you ever know that they're my heroes? Yep, they are. Thank you guys. You pay for all this shit that lets this podcast roll on. All the hosting, the SoundCloud hosting, everything. I already mentioned it. You guys know. If you want to be a patron and you love this show so much and you love me so much, you're like, I have to give you money if I cannot give you my love. Go to patreon.com/heartofmarkness or hit the Patreon button at heartofmarkness.com. It'll take you right there. Otherwise, enjoy the free show. Right? Right. All right, back to it. We are going to wrap this up. It's a fairly chill, mellow podcast. In no way sloppy, in no way not underperforming, just smooth. It's a very smooth Billy D. Williams kind of show. So we are going to finish up with something which is, from the inception, always played well. In any of the phases of Zeppelin or any of the stages of Jimmy's pharmaceutical evolution, it's played well. And it is a beautiful song One that I don't play much on the podcast because it is so unchanging. It's not like, oh, this night's better than this night. But in the interest of keeping with the vibe, the bahav of the show, if you will, let us conclude with a beautiful, respectful, and transcendent The Rain Song. Here we go. Y'all enjoy it, please.
It is the springtime of my loving, the second season I'm to know. You are the sunlight in my growing, so little warm I felt before. Oh, isn't hard to feel me glowing. I watched the fire that grew so low. Oh, oh, it is the summer of my smile. Flee from me, keepers of the moon. Speak to me only with your eyes. which is quite a feat, actually. Well, those, shut up, gambling, silliness, shh.
Ooh, speed fluctuations. It's like being on a merry-go-round. Well, aside from that, it was really good. Man, okay. Well, I'm not changing it because I'm tired. There we are. Brilliant show, brilliant performance. Vinyl, man, has its limitations. It's not the best thing around always. All right, thank you for listening. I love you guys. Please be good to yourselves and each other, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.